Dear students, we go to read the chapter 20, The Sparrows from English Reader Book. This is the story of a little girl, Rashmi, and she lived in a big house and she had a pretty room. But the two sparrows were trying to make a nest in her room. And every day her mother would sweep the dry straws from her room. But she did not like to do these things. She wanted to throw all the things, all the straws and nest out of the house and room. But Rasmi did not agree to do these things. But every day her mother shouted on her. So she had a wonderful idea, and we see here how did she make a nest for the sparrows and maintain the cleanness of her room. So here is the story. So the chip chip, the cry of the sparrows woke Rasmi up. The little girl lived in a big house. She had a pretty room, but the sparrows were trying to make a nest in her room. Every day her mother would sweep the dry straws from her room. They make your room look dirty, her mother told her. But these straws are for their nest. Where will they lay their eggs? Rasmi used to cry. But mother would not listen. Rashmi felt sorry for the sparrows. Then she had a wonderful idea. She had an old doll's house. The birds could make a nest in her old doll's house. Rasmi cleaned the doll's house and put some grains on the floor of the doll's house. The hungry birds ate all the grains but did not make a nest in the doll's house. The happy birds ate everything and made their nest on the pavement. Daily mother would sweep the dry straws out, but the foolish birds did not occupy the doll's house. Rashmi put the dry straws in the doll's house and made a good nest for them, but still the two sparrows slept on the pavement. So, and one day, one of the sparrows was hurt by a naughty boy. Rashmi heard the loud chip chip. She picked up the hurt bird and put it in the nest inside the doll's house. Chip chip, chip chip, she soon heard. It was the sparrow's partner. He had joined her inside the doll's house. And after a few days, when Rashmi peeped into the nest, she saw two eggs in it. She jumped with joy and ran to call her mother. So this is the story how to Rashmi used her doll's house to make a nest for those sparrows, and how they became used to leave them, and he saved her room from those dirty straws. And so we should kind to the towards the animals, birds. Here is the some story, some exercises given in the story. So do it yourself. How to do it? First we see. First is arrange the words to make correct sentences. So here are the one clue is to use the words which is written in the capital letter, or just like room had pretty Rasmi a Rasmi had a pretty room. And house Rasmi dolls cleaned the. Rasmi cleaned the doll's house. So in this way you will try to do, you will arrange the words. First you choose the noun, okay, doing here, and then verbs and then object. This is the structure of the sentences we should follow. So you will try to do it. And second one, you have come across the words given in the box in the story. Use these words and fill in the blanks, making meaningful sentence. So this is the taken from the story. Just I got dash gifts on my birthday. So I got wonderful gifts from my birthday. Rajat shared his lunch with his partner. My mother told me to the first seat. My mother told me to occupy the first seat. Rajni dashed the sheet on the table. Rajni spread the sheet on the table and the birds are sitting on the pavement. Now the third one is who said the following lines in the story. So first, they make the room dirty. Who said? So her mother said that where they lay their eggs. Rasmi told to her mother. Here next fourth number, answer the following question. The first question is where were the birds trying to make nest? So the birds were trying to make nest in Rasmi's room. What made the room look dirty? The dry straws made the room look dirty. What did Rasmi spread on the floor of the doll's house? Rasmi spread dry straws on the floor of the doll's house. And where did the two sparrows sleep every day? The two sparrows slept on the pavement every day. And fifth work is choose the correct words from the story which describe the following. First is given here, big house, straw, dry straws, girl, little girl, and clean doll's house, small doll's house, a wonderful doll's house. Which were the word used to describe the doll's house? Do you remember it? No. See the old doll's house. So you will choose the word which is given in the story and fill it according to that. So you will all complete the lesson and learn new words which is given in the chapter. Okay, thank you.